everybody. I'm Jelani
and Brooks.
And together we are Go Figure Reviews. And for today, we are doing a crazy video. This is going to be a long one. So
you don't say.
Yeah, it's going to stay tuned. Because we've got, finally, after like almost a year, the Marvel Legends Galactus Haslab figure. From Hasbro, of course. And we're going to look at the packaging. This is going to, like I said, this is a long video, guys. So please stick around. Watch the whole thing to the end. Like, share, subscribe like we normally do. We're good. I got Cash App, because this was expensive. I want to keep doing videos like this. So hopefully, guys, if you can, help out everything, every way you can. We don't have a Patreon yet. We're working on a lot of things. It's almost been a year since we started this lovely YouTube channel. So thanks for everyone who subscribed, everyone who's shown up. We really appreciate it. Brooks and I really like looking at our videos and the comments and all those things. So thank you so much for participating. And of course, we're going to get to this packaging, and then we're going to get to the figures that are attached. Because this thing is amazingly large.
Yeah, I mean, what do you expect?
Look at this packaging. It's absolutely fantastic. I love this artwork. It's got Frankie Ray, Silver Surfer, and Marvel's Morgue that are attached to the Heralds that are in this box.
That is nice that they give you like those extra figures to go.
Yeah. Well, I mean, those are the tier limits. So like, I was not a part of the Hasbro Pulse kind of crowdfunding thing for this. I'm not really a fan of the crowdfunding thing, but at the same time, I love the fact that they give us, just larger figures. We got these in Toy Biz form at one point, and they were still working on the crowdfunding for the Giant Man figure. So the Giant Man figure is going to be like the third one of the Giant 3.
Yeah. They seem to be working their way through the old school Marvel Builder figures.
Yeah.
And, like, supersizing them, basically.
Yeah.
They've done Sentinel, they've done Galactus. I can't wait for the Apocalypse.
Yeah. Apocalypse.
That's what's going to get me. Is fucking Apocalypse.
So. Yeah, dude. So, yeah, we look at this. It's got the Marvel Haslab number 2 up here because it's the second one.
Like a comic book.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. And we flip it around up to the sides, and like this on the side is like this cosmic
weird Kirby-esque circuitry.
Yeah, that's pretty cool. And then of course on the back you've got I guess that's the machine that Galactus uses to eat the planets or help him.
Can't even eat a planet without a fancy machine.
Yeah, that's a lot of work.
Galactus. Okay, I'm gonna say it. Galactus is bitch made.
He is, though. Hashtag bitch.
He's just a big baby. He's like, hell, take me to my next meal. I'm so hungry.
I'm hungry. Yeah, more cosmic stuff on this side. And, on the top, it just says Galactus. We've already opened it.
So you know that Galactus.
And I don't know if it has a barcode, but we'll flip it over and see.
Oh, there's a barcode.
There is a barcode.
Woo!
Get that barcode. So, yeah. Nice packaging. Big box. Very excited. And this is just the beginning. This hadn't even started yet.
Yeah, it's like, who cares about the box? It's what's inside that counts. That's right. And here we have the first and the best, in my opinion, Herald Galactus. That lonely sailor of the cosmic ways, the Silver Surfer. And he's pretty good. I like the way he's looking here. He's not. I think he could stand to be a little shinier, but
yeah, he needs to be shinier.
Yeah, but he comes, of course, with his signature board, which he can control. Say like, "Come here, board," and it's got a peg on it for his foot.
And it's long because back then, in the 50s, they had boards like that.
Long surfboards were in back then.
Yeah,
especially if you're like cosmic surfing.
Yeah.
But he also comes with a little piece here, a little energy wave. I think is supposed to fit in the hands of the Galactus figure, so you get to be like he's holding the surfer in his hands.
Yeah, so you can put the surfboard on it and then on his hand, and that's awesome. I think we want you to do that now. I'm just saying. That's what it does. And that's pretty cool that they give you an option to put it in his
hand. That's nice.
Yeah.
And he's got some hands, too. He's got a couple of high five hands. He's got a couple of splayed hands.
They're splayed.
Yeah. High five. Psh. And stop.
My mom will shoot.
You shall not pass. Mom, you can't run my gun through the washing machine. And let's have a look at the boy himself here. He's not too bad. Pretty good face. He's very, neutral, which is,
Norrin Red's
yeah, he's a very neutral guy.
Yeah.
But he can be prone to fits of passion as well.
But he could have saved us all from Thanos, man. He was just too slow. He was too slow.
Yep, he didn't have his speed stat built up enough. But he's pretty standard for what you'd expect from a Marvel Legends figure, which is not a bad thing because, I mean, let's face it, they're doing pretty good with these Legends lately as far as, quality-wise. You know, it's got the double-jointed knees because we love that, and double-jointed elbows as well because we deserve it.
Right, and those butterfly joints, by the way, for his chest.
Oh,
Basically, this is the Walgreens exclusive figure that's less shiny.
Yeah.
Pretty much. But he's got all the same movements.
Yeah, up there.
From what you expect.
Got the nice ankles there. Love that. Love to see it, folks. So, yeah, he's not bad. I think he's a good addition to this figure. And, of course, you have Galactus, you've got to have a Silver Surfer. And here you have a card of some sort.
A card!
A card, you say?
That didn't come with the figure, of course.
No, this was just one that I just happened to have. But it's a Marvel Universe 1992 card. This is a good set. This is the set that I remember loving the most when I was a kid. It made me want to collect comic book cards. I love the background, the space background.
Yeah, I think it was the third wave of these or something like that. But I remember the first wave of these too. They had the gray backgrounds. You had to put they had the same kind of stuff as far as art, but these really popped. Yeah,
it's this was back when the card game was popping off for the first time.
I was about this life.
It was all downhill from there, though. There's a pretty nice picture of the Silver Surfer on his board, flying, very dynamic. He has his little cosmic power blast in his fist. But what we really need is information. Who is this Silver Surfer? And let's see, he's got some crazy stats, man. He's got a 7 strength, which is max, 4 intelligence. He's smarter than average. 7 energy projection, because of power cosmic, I suppose. Mental powers, not very high though. Only at 1. So he's he has a weak mind.
No, that's a shame. Well, he was don't want to be hey, save my planet, Galactus.
His fighting ability is only 2, so if he fought Captain America, 1-on-1 without the power cosmic, he'd get his ass kicked.
Yeah.
But his speed is maxed out at 7 as well, so that's 3 7s on this guy. It's like an all lucky 7s in Final Fantasy 7.
Yeah, he's pretty cool.
But yeah, let's see what the story is behind this surfer who is silver. Originally the herald of the alien world devourer known as Galactus. The star-spanning Silver Surfer now lives only to atone for the incalculable destruction he helped to cause at Galactus' bidding. Wielding the awesome power cosmic granted by his former master, the solitary surfer soars the stars, banishing all the forces of death and darkness that dare cross his path. Wow. And let's see what he says over here. Every one of them has a saying. Where soars the Silver Surfer, there he must soar alone. From Silver Surfer #1, August 9th. And he is such a sad sack. But it's remember how Claremont used to write Cyclops back in the day? Is the burden of leadership is crushing me constantly on my shoulders. Silver Surfer was kind of like that, but it's not the burden of leadership. It's just his crushing loneliness and being unable to relate to any being because he's so fucking powerful.
It's absolutely crazy. Yeah.
And let's see, he's got his real name, which is Norrin Rad. he was a member of like Ken Law or something. It's like the Krypton of Marvel, pretty much. It's like a dead planet that Galactus ate.
Yeah.
His first,
a shame.
Yeah, you can't win them all. You can't win them all, Nor.
Yeah.
His first appearance in Fantastic Four, number 48, March 1966. That's a pretty long time ago, man.
Yeah, it was a little bit. I don't think I was born.
Yeah, I probably wasn't.
Yeah. Not too bad card, man.
Yeah, it's like
yeah. Yeah, and we did forget one accessory.
Yes, they give the.
He's got the cosmic thingy, the bubbles.
Yes,
yeah.
It's like it's nice because it is very like Kirby-esque thing.
Yeah.
But like I've seen it so many times now in so many different colors, it's kind of like eh.
Yeah, it's the thing that you have to have.
Yeah, like Havoc has it, Polaris has it.
I think it started with like Scarlet Witch.
Yeah,
and they've moved on from there.
It is very cool. Yeah. Like the spheres are very Kirby-esque. I'm gonna say Kirby-esque a lot in this video, just so everybody
knows.
Morg. We can't leave him.
Yeah, we got him, man, and he comes in this wave. He's like the newest Herald. It's not like a repaint or a redo of any figure.
He's all new.
He's all brand new, and we needed a Herald, and he looks awesome. And of course. Me playing with him is just the thing, but I just want to show off his axe too.
He's got an axe.
He's Morg the Executioner. Apparently, he executions people with his axe.
You think like the Executioner, like the other Executioners, ever like clashed with him? Like you stole my name.
Like, why did you do that?
Just because you're Herald of Galactus. Think you stole my thunder?
It's a nice axe, and he's a nice figure.
Yeah.
He looks pretty good. I mean, it's like
he's got like a hell of a skincare routine.
Yeah, he does. Yeah.
He goes to like Ben Grimm School of Skincare.
He looks good. Yeah, he can look that way and that way with the hair.
As long as he can look down on his pathetic, pitiful opponents.
Apparently, he is the strongest of all the Heralds, which is pretty cool because I know nothing about him. I just know that
I really don't either.
He's from a planet. They do fights, and
so I guess he's kind of like the Lobo of the Marvel Universe.
I'm guessing he might be. I'm not sure, but he's got pretty decent movement. The belt gets kind of in the way, but I love all the sculpted detail anyway. I like his arms. They go out pretty far. He's able to. It looks like it's double jointed elbows.
It's good to be able to move your arms.
Yeah.
I always say.
He's got these hands. Good hand movement.
Hands for he can hold his axe, it looks like.
Yeah. He's just for holding the axe. No other accessories other than the axe. He's got the marbling on here for his what are these? Gauntlets?
Yeah.
I guess they call them non-infinity gauntlets.
Oh, shoot. They're not greaves. Greaves are like the shin guards, I think.
Yeah. But he's got a nice belt. I like that belt all the way around. Pretty cool. And, goes out pretty good. It's got the the thick turn. I'm not smart with that. And double jointed knees.
Of course.
Good. Got the nice toe articulation where it goes up.
No ab crunch on him though.
Yeah.
Curious.
No ab crunch. Yeah, it's very weird. But a good ankle pivot. Looks pretty good. Big holes at the bottom of the feet. And I mean, it's pretty standard.
Yeah.
But at the same time, it's a new sculpt, and we always love new sculpts. And even though this has almost been out like for almost a year, he's pretty cool. I mean, I'm glad we're reviewing this and we're getting like a new version of this.
Like now, I'm curious to know what his deal is.
Yeah.
And here we have the third Herald, which is Frankie Ray. And I remember, like, if I'm not mistaken, Frankie Ray was in the John Byrne run of Fantastic Four.
Yes.
I thought that so. For those who are like unfamiliar, John Byrne was to the Fantastic Four basically what Chris Claremont was to the X-Men. He's kind of the guy that like gave them a voice. Yeah, he gave a new life to the series after Kirby and Lee's run. ended. But she looks pretty cool. Like I like the translucent orange hair. Very nice. Of course, we have yet another connecting to the hand piece. Galactus can be like to me, my herald. She can be standing in the flames.
Yeah, I like that translucent.
Yeah, it's pretty nice. It matches the hair.
Yeah.
The same. Looks like it's the same flames, which is good. We have hands, of course, extra hands, grippers for holding stuffs. So if you want to, yeah, you can give her a weapon or something, or fists for punching, of course. Sometimes even the power cosmic requires you to punch somebody. And as for the figure herself, she's pretty nice. The head is hindered a bit by the excessively long flaming hair, but I mean, I think it's a fair trade-off.
Yeah, I mean, you're gonna get long hair with.
You want the flaming hair with the long and the is due. And but other than that, she seems pretty standard. Double jointed elbows, of course. Nice wrist movement there. She's got some little bit of chest action. Move the chest. No ab crunch though. No. Legs are pretty much what you'd expect. Pretty standard double jointed knees, of course. And you've got your standard ankle pivot right there. No toe. Which, not exactly necessary for this figure. But, so not too bad. Not too bad. What say ye?
Yeah, she stands weird. She's got a.
Yeah, she is pretty difficult to stand due to the imbalance of the hair.
But she's all right. I mean, I like her. I mean, I would have had like gold paint.
Yeah,
as opposed
I think
to, like the marbling that you have with this. And it's okay, but like the fact that you have to like, I don't know. It's just very. It could be golder.
Yeah, like more shiny
like,
gold.
Like shiny gold. Looks like Silver Surfer should be shiny.
Yeah, like gold.
Yeah.
Like we should think she's made of gold.
Okay, and here we have the Heralds on their respective weapons and stands, and it looks pretty good.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, of course, we're going to put them in Galactus' hands soon. But just wanted to show these off real quick. Show these loaded weapons and how they work. And, just in general.
The usual. And here we have the complete package. All the Heralds together.
Well, at least all the Heralds that like Hasbro made.
Yeah, so far. There's probably a few that slip between the cracks, but they'll get there, I imagine.
We're close. Yeah.
Yeah, up top here, of course, we have when Frank Castle was made a Herald and he became the Cosmic Ghost Rider. That was a nice figure.
Yeah.
It came with a cool bike, It was a good figure. And nice addition to the Herald lineup. And of course, we have the Thor from the Donny Cates run, where he's just like Thor just becomes Galactus' Herald for some reason, and then he's like gets pissed off and kills him. It was cool. I liked it. It was fun.
Yeah,
good times. We have Frankie Ray, of course. She looks pretty good, like we've already talked about her. But up here in front, we have the Black Silver Surfer.
That's the fallen one.
Yeah, he's
from, I think, like Marvel Zombies.
Yeah, he's from one of those dark timelines.
Yeah,
he has the Thor hammer because Thor got zombified or whatever.
Silver Surfer got worthy.
But yeah, and the other Silver Surfer, in the front we have the one we just talked about. In the back is the best. He's my fave. The first Silver Surfer.
Yeah,
with the magnetic board. Yeah, he's got the stand is what does it though. Board connected to the asteroid with the thing. It's like it goes on the wall so easy. He's easy to display. He's cool. He's very
posable. Had it going on. Yeah.
And we also have another Silver Surfer up here. This was an exclusive, right?
Yeah, that's the Walgreens exclusive. He's shinier than the. In fact, he and the Toy Biz version are shinier than the one we got.
This looks a little scuffed.
That's a little weird.
He's been sailing the lonely spaceways for far too long. My shine has begun to wane. And of course, we have Fire Lord as well, who's like an iconic guy because he's got lots of fire.
Yeah,
and he's called Fire Lord.
Yeah, He was from one of those planets that, you know,
Yeah, I think
this was like, I'll destroy your planet or something.
Yeah, it's like, oh, be my herald. It's like that's what Galactus does. Like, I'll let your planet live if you be my nanny. Damn you!
Right.
But yeah, he looks pretty cool. Like he was from the John Byrne run too, I think. If I'm not mistaken. I don't know. It's been a while, but I remember him from back in the day. And behind him is Terrax the Tamer, who was a bit of a dickish, one of the more dickish heralds of Galactus.
Yeah. Well, it's because of the X. He's compensating.
It's like he's just like a guy who doesn't give a shit. Like he lets me kill people. I like it. And we also have Morg. We can't leave him behind, Cyclops.
With all the heralds, I mean, they bring Galactus in. So it was felt fitting, man.
That's how you know you're fucked if one of these guys shows up on your planet.
Yeah. It's pretty much a wrap.
Uh-oh. Time to start moving.
Yeah, man. So, of course, we did all this to get to the main event, and we will pretty soon, man.
Here it comes. And here we have the assortment of Galactus extras. It comes with a Doom head, which is cool, so you can have a giant Galactus Doom.
Yeah, apparently.
Because of course Doom would do that, you fool.
Yeah, he's like from some storyline that Robbie was telling us about, like the Marvels 2-in-1. It's like Thing teams up with someone, and apparently Doom is, you know, a Galactus now.
Yeah.
So,
I mean,
in that world, so
like,
why not?
You can't put anything past old Doom. That Victor, he's such a scamp.
Really?
If you become a universe destroyer again, Victor.
Oh, Victor. But yeah, it's pretty cool that they gave us this option. I mean, we have another head.
And we have the regular head, of course, with the dark, piercing eyes, judging you. You are an ant to me. And, of course, he comes with these little head fins. Very very Kirby-esque. And they, of course, pop right into the side of his noggin there, onto his helmet. Yes, very Kirby-esque.
Yeah.
And we have a variety of potential lower faces, or mouth and noses as well. We have a sneer, indifferent, and a skelly. Which one should I choose? I'll try the mean face, mean mug at Galactus. See how he looks. Yeah.
Pops right into.
She's like, oh, you're annoying me. Be hungry. Baby want eat. But he has a feature where you can cause the light to come on by pressing this little button on the back. Let's have a look, see how it looks. And his eyes light up as well.
Yeah.
I'm hungry.
Yeah. Another thing about it, I was going to say, like, already, we need something like a voice box.
Yeah, it's kind of like that's the one thing that they would have put him over the top, I think.
Yeah. I mean, he's pretty cool either way, because, I mean, it's Galactus. And plus, you can have this Galactus with the Deadhead, where, like, I think that was in, like, a storyline, too. So, they're all, you know, it's interchangeable. That looks awesome. And the light blinks for you the whole time. Like, there's no way to shut it off.
Yeah, like, I wish if you could push the button a second time to turn off, that would be nice.
Yeah.
But still, like, you know, it doesn't last long. Eventually.
I mean, it's cool, because you get that light feature, and it's in the back of the head, too. So, I mean, that's
and doesn't it extend to the body some as well?
Yeah. Yes, it does. Yeah. And, like, it's two different light sources. I think you, like...
That's kind of cool how you can have them, like, decapitated Galactus, like, just light up and be like, you didn't kill me. Oh, what sights I have to show you. Oh, shit, I'm getting my franchises mixed up again.
Yeah, a little bit. All right. And here the man is out of the packaging all the way. And... man, I love this figure already. This is a Galactus for the ages.
Yeah. He's a very rude Galactus.
He is very rude.
It's like my first impulse upon seeing that his hands could do all this. Like, could he give us the double fingers?
Yeah.
The double bird.
He can do a lot.
And he can, which is not bad.
Very, very impressive. I'm loving this figure.
Yeah.
Like, of course, we always wanted a Galactus. I did. In the Toy Biz days, we got a Galactus, and it was decently sized. You could put that, against some things, but it wasn't the size of this. This is absolutely fantastic. Of course,
Galactus is supposed to be like towering over like entire cities. Shit.
Yeah. I'm gushing over it, but it has its issues. We're going to look at all of it and see what's going on with this thing. But it's huge, of course, and you've got like its head, which we've shown already, but it does a decent turn. It's okay. And of course, he can look down.
He has to.
He has to look down on these people.
Like a Galactus that can't look down?
Yeah, it's absolutely crazy. Of course, you can light it up, and I'll go ahead and light it up now, but you can press the button here and just start it from here, and like a light shoots into this and starts it as well. So like you can have this independent, like we said before, and it has this little pivot point for the head that's on there, and you just drop it on there. It's really easy. And this will be on for a significant amount of time, like we were saying before. He's got decent arms. They click really well. Yeah. He's got like kind of it's a double joint. It goes down pretty decent, but you hear that click. It works.
That's how big boys
work.
What
I'm saying? And he's got like, of course, the individual fingers.
Yeah, that's the coolest part.
This is really cool.
The digits.
Yeah, he's got sweet digits. They all work really well. And they all go back pretty far, as far as the pinky at least. But yeah, it's pretty cool. The thumb goes back pretty far, so you can always, of course, fit those other pieces on him. And of course, the lights blink, so it's pretty decent. We got this turning part for the waist swivel, which is kind of hindered by these little pieces right here.
His costume is not exactly conducive to maneuverability, it seems.
And he's got this skirt piece, of course, that causes the problem.
The classic tune, but I mean, you can't not have it.
Yeah, you gotta have it. Double jointed knees, which are very stiff. He's got.
He's still a big boy.
Cut, and he's got
the boots.
So
I'm surprised those boots aren't in fashion right now.
Yeah,
everybody should be wearing Galactus boots by now.
They're fairly in style. And like you can move it up and down, and it's got like decent ankle pivot. Like you can move it around pretty decently. So you can get him in poses.
Yeah.
So that's, you better for all this.
Yeah.
And he's not too top heavy. So altogether, he pops in well. Like I said, with all the clicking. But yeah, all in all, pretty decent figure, man. The movement, you don't really need the movement because he's Galactus. He's just going to stand there. He's going to be over a planet. It'd be cooler if he was under a planet. He's just looking down. But this one looks pretty good, man. I like this.
Yeah, he's pretty nice.
Yeah, and as you can see, the light is still going.
Yeah.
We hit it a while back.
It stays on for a minute.
It stays on for a little bit. So that's pretty cool, too. All right, and also I want to show off the fact that the back area, this is basically where you can put in the batteries. So the collar comes out right there, and the batteries are right there. It's just like a screw in.
It has one of those tiny screws. I hate those fucking things.
Yeah, man. But it's a screw. What you gonna do? Yeah. You need to have it in there. The Sentinel has the same pretty much set on it. And then, of course, the battery for this one, you can take the head off real quick. It pops off the top right here. So there's a battery port right there to put in the battery for the head. And I think I don't know what kind of batteries they are, but they're in there already.
It's once you go out and buy a tiny screwdriver.
That's it. But
it's a conspiracy.
It really is.
Big tiny screwdriver.
Yeah, he's pretty nice from the back as well.
Yeah.
Just wanted to show that off. Make sure you get a 360 view.
Yeah. See all the views. And many of you might be wondering, why should we care about this Galactus guy? What is so special about him? Who is he?
Yeah,
Who's this mysterious guy? We don't know this guy. But lucky for you guys, I have Marvel trading cards. Marvel Universe. With the man himself. He is a cosmic being, as you can see from the text in the top left corner. And you see his name down there, Galactus. He's like, got green glowy hands and something's going on down there. Maybe he's eating a planet. Who knows? But let's see what his stats are, Galactus. Power ratings, he's got a couple of 7s, as expected. One less than the Silver Surfer, though, oddly enough. But his strength is a 7, which is, of course. Intelligence is a 5, which means he's significantly smarter than the average bear. Energy projection is at 6. I would expect his energy projection to be 7 as well, to be honest.
Yeah, true.
But he does have he has mental powers as well, and that's at 5. Not like Jean Grey level, but not insignificant. And fighting ability, he's not much of a fighter. Like he didn't study under a good master. Yeah, it's like
he just sprays his Heralds out, and then after that, he's just like, "Oh, you just played it. This is what I got."
Yeah, and his speed is maxed out as well at 7. So he's strong and fast. And what's his story, though? Despite powers beyond human comprehension, Galactus found that even his abilities was nothing before the might of the Infinity Gauntlet, the collection of ultimate power wielded by the evil Thanos. Thanks in part to Galactus' intervention, the threat of Thanos looms no more. Galactus once again stalks the universe, seeking to satisfy his unending hunger for the energy of living worlds.
That's crazy.
Yeah, and over here he has a little face. What's his little saying? Though I may savage worlds to live, I bear malice to no living thing. I simply do what I must to survive. It's from Supervillain Team Up #1 in 1983.
Oh.
Wow. His real name is Galactus. I think eventually his real name was revealed as being like Galen.
That's Galen.
Yeah.
Yeah. He was a man once.
It's probably, they didn't have that backstory back then.
Yeah.
And his first appearance was in Fantastic Four #48 in March of 1968. Seems like a long time ago.
Yeah.
But yeah, so now you know what the deal is with this crazy guy. How he fights Thanos and eats planets.
Yeah.
And speaking of first appearances of Galactus, I have in reprinted form in the form of Marvel Essentials. It was a good cheap way back in the day to get like a ton of old like issues of the ancient stuff.
Oh yeah.
The good stuff. It was all in black and white, unfortunately. No color. And this is the cover in black and white form of the first issue. Like just the coming of Galactus. You see
with the Watcher.
The Watcher gesturing dramatically. It's very dramatic. And Galactus was kind of like the first major Marvel event, really. It's a thing that like everybody in the Marvel universe like remembers, like, hey, remember when Galactus showed up? And we were all like really scared.
Who's that guy? Yeah.
But yeah, it's and the second appearance of Galactus, of course, is in the very next issue. If this be Doomsday. This is where he is defeated. Because it's just like Reed just has to like send Johnny to get like an ultimate Doomsday weapon to scare him off.
Yeah.
And then
the ultimate nullifier.
Yeah. The ultimate nullifier, and like it's just like, you're not gonna do it. And he's like, well, I'm a dumb human, I might. He's like, well, that's sound logic. I'm getting the fuck out of here. And thus, we never heard from Galactus again. The end. And no planets were ever devoured.
Yeah, ever. Alright, and here's a size comparison with other Galacti. Galactusi. Galact, plural.
Galactus crew.
Yeah. And we got over here, this is the 90s version of the Galactus figure. This was like made by Toy Biz. I like this one.
I like the classic one.
This was provided to us by Wreck-It Rally Live. So thank you, Rodney.
Who?
Yeah, that guy. Yeah. So and the cool feature with this one is like you can lift his arm.
Oh.
Yeah. Yeah, like lights up.
That's not how Galactus sounds.
Yeah. Well, that's the drill. Drilling into the earth, killing us all. You know.
Galactus has just crossed over into the Twilight Zone.
And it keeps going. That's pretty cool. It's a nice feature.
Yeah.
But you can turn it down, turn it off, and right here's the next Toy Biz version. This is the Build-A-Figure that we had as a kid.
That was the first one, if I'm not mistaken.
The very first Build-A-Figure. And he had some nice setups. I can't remember what all was in this wave, but
he holds up pretty good, I think.
He's pretty awesome still. I mean, he's nowhere near the size of our fella here, but he was a good stand.
Yeah, like at the time, he was like as good as it gets.
Yeah, but then of course this is the best
until this guy came along.
And like you get this one. This is the Marvel Universe Galactus.
Yeah,
so
he was made for like the tinier figures.
Yeah, you use it for the tinier figures, but like this is the one that's one better though. I don't understand. This one like talks too.
Yeah.
I mean, just listening to him. He's got the craziest things going on. But I don't know if you can hear it or not, but he talks. This is the voice box they should have put in this figure.
It wouldn't have been that hard.
It's not that hard.
They put it in tinier figures easily enough.
I mean, what in the world, man? But yeah, this was clearly the victor for the longest time before this guy came around. And I still like him. He lights up. He's got individual figures. You can hold figures in him. Yeah. But, you know, it would be nice to have, like, a speaky-talky voice.
Yeah.
But, yeah, you know, it is what it is.
It is. Here we have a Tale of Three Dooms. With, of course, we've got white costume Doom here. From when he was a god. Even though he'd said before it was beneath him. He's like, well, I'll do it again, though. And he's got Thanos' skull and spine. He did a Mortal Kombat fatality on him, it seems.
He's a killer.
Because he's Doom.
Yeah.
Why did I do it? Because I'm Doom, of course. And here's the newest Fantastic Four's Legends, Doom. And he's got a cosmic cube in his hand, of course.
Yeah.
Because Doom.
That's the only reason you have one.
He's like, I'm not even planning to do anything with it. I just like to look at it sometimes.
Gaze in it.
Yeah. It just allows me to know how superior I am to the more pathetic villains. But yeah, these guys look pretty good with our Galactus Doom as well. And I like it, man. It's almost funny, but like in a badass way, kind of.
I don't know, like when would you ever put this on? Tell us in the comments if you put this head on.
I would occasionally, just because.
Because it's Doom.
Because of Doom.
All right, and now here we have the Fantastic Four. This is the group that stopped in the first time. Of course, with
they've met a few times afterwards.
Yeah,
just occasionally.
Just, some things. They hung out, but these Marvel selects were pretty decent.
Yeah.
Now, of course, I'm gonna go with the first one. That's The Thing. Not my favorite. Not a fan of this one. I mean, he's big and bulky, but he's muscular at the bottom. It's so weird the way his body's shaped. I don't know. It just looked kind of weird to me. And of course, you had the next one that came out. That was the Johnny Storm.
That is a pretty good torch.
I don't like this huge torch. He looks really good. I think the detail on him was pretty good. The translucent fire, all that stuff. I really like the fact that this happened, because between The Thing and this figure, it took years. I don't know what took them so long to make these. But we finally got one. I was excited. Moving on.
The Fantastic Four aren't quite as the hot property they used to be.
Yeah. So they just didn't sell them as much, I guess. Those movies killed them.
Yeah, it's possibly that could possibly.
Yeah, and then this was like the other newest one. This is the Reed Richards, the Mr. Fantastic.
Mr. Fantastic.
It looks awesome. I mean, he has
Richards. Yeah, cool stretchy hand.
Yeah, he's got the outreach stretchy hand and the fisty hand, but he's also got the ultimate nullifier. This has a lot of accessories, but I don't understand this. This is the only problem.
I mean, it's like to wrap somebody up. You like put somebody inside of it.
But like, what you put inside of it? Like, it's not big enough for maybe a Marvel Legend, maybe.
Yeah, well, certain ones could probably.
But yeah, it was pretty decent. And then this is the last one. Like, I picked this one up like yesterday, pretty much. This was Sue Storm Richards, the Invisible Woman, and she looks pretty good.
Yeah,
and I like her accessories. She's got interchangeable legs, all the cool stuff with that.
Yeah, so she has like legs that are non-translucent.
Yeah. So it's pretty awesome. I love this figure. I mean, I'm glad we have all of the Fantastic Four. Along there's a Doom Select, but I don't have that one right now. I don't know. I lost him or I sold him. I can't remember. But it's all good. I like how these scale.
Yeah, they work pretty well with
this. So yeah, not too bad. I want to quickly show you the Marvel Legends Fantastic Four. This is the Walgreens exclusive figures. These came out a while back. This thing is awesome. This is one of my favorites.
Yeah, I wish I'd have gotten these, but I just refused to go to Walgreens for some reason.
It makes sense. Like Walgreens stopped making these for some reason. So I mean, it is what it is. Or stopped having these. Of course, Mr. Fantastic's gonna fall. So
Doom just like pressed a button.
Yeah.
Richard is dead now.
We're done. Yeah. But yeah, I like this Reed. He's got the extra hand or the extra arm.
Yeah, for stretching, of course.
And he's got his ultimate nullifier. Not too bad.
It's a Mr. Fantastic without his ultimate nullifier.
That's true. And then I guess he'll stand back up again because he was falling. So he is who he is. Reed. It's supposed to be stretchier though, but I'm guessing because of the weight of the arm is too much. It's all good.
Did he come with like a stretchable torso as well?
Yeah. No, he did not.
Oh.
It's just the arm, man.
Oh.
Just the arm. And I'm using the Nova stand as pretty decent stand for him too. But I liked his translucent paint. The one on the retro card looks a lot better. But I like this one. Not too bad as far as Johnny Storm. And of course we go back to Sue. And she came with the force field.
Of course.
And the
force swirly thing.
Swirly thingy for invisibility. I don't know what that was for. But it's a good scale and size comparison with him.
Yeah. And here we have him with my Fantastic Four, which were the set that came, not the retro card, but the set that came before it. Like, I think the designs are based off the Jonathan Hickman era Fantastic Four with the black and blue. Reed's got his super cool beard. I love Beard Reed. I miss Beard Reed.
Yeah, Beard Reed is.
He'll come back one day. And I like these figures, but I do wish I'd gotten some of the other ones because, it's a completely non-translucent Sue, and I'd like to have a flame. I do actually have a Fiery Johnny, but he was like the first one, and those figures were not very good.
Yeah.
So it would be like one of these days. But overall, it's not a bad set, and you could see that also scale pretty well with this fella here. No complaints from me, at least.
Okay, and here are the rest of the Build-A-Figures. As far as size go, we've got Thing Fang Foom from the Hulk Wave. We got the Giant Man everyone talks about. That's being crowdfunded now. Hopefully this will be funded. Even though the price or whatever the gripes are, I don't know what all the gripes are for this, but it's hard being backed. I'm pretty sure it will be backed, and I hope it does. And of course we got Apocalypse, which we should have soon too.
Yeah, that's the one that'll get me.
Yeah, the one that's hooked. Yeah, I gotta get it too. I gotta get all of them. But yeah, hopefully we'll see these in Haslab form in the future. That's the plan anyway, I hope.
Yeah, I mean, why not?
Yeah, exactly. All right, and just want to know and show another size comparison. This is the Jurassic Park T-Rex. And it's got the scratches and things. I think this is from like this was I believe either the Target exclusive or this was the Walmart exclusive. This is the one that has the loud screaming noise coming from his mouth or her mouth. This is a shit.
Yeah, they're all
female.
They're all females.
Yeah. You'll never see this T-Rex again. I love this T-Rex.
Yeah, it's a nice T-Rex.
Yeah.
It's like Galactus shows up and he's like, get the fuck out of here.
It's like a cosmic T-Rex. Get over. Yeah, but I think that's that looks awesome.
Yeah, look.
I think I'll be having them,
have them battle.
Yeah. All right. So all in all, I love it. I mean, this was necessary. It's one of those things that I saw, and I knew I wanted to get a Sentinel when I saw the Sentinel, but absolutely wanted a Galactus, and now I got one. Mm-hmm. I'm super excited. This was a long review. Wanted to make sure that we got every detail, every little bit to show you, because this was gonna be a big one anyway. I'm cutting this all as one, so this might be an hour or so. Mm-hmm. If you stuck with us, thank you. We really appreciate all the time and all the views that we get. So we really appreciate it. Answer our comments or just put in the comment section anything. I try to answer back as much as possible. We do have an Instagram page. Check us out on that. And of course, we give figure points out here just to let you know.
That is a thing we do.
Yeah, a little bit. And for this one, Brooks, what would you give this Haslab Marvel Legends Galactus?
I give him a 4.5. He's really cool, but I mean, he's like so expensive. He's he's only for the most nerd boy of collectors.
Yeah,
and you have to it's a commitment, This isn't like something you want to buy for your kid who's into MCU movies.
Right. They wouldn't know what it is anyway, for real.
Yeah, because he hasn't.
Isn't Galactus a cloud monster? Yeah.
But it is still a really cool thing, to have. But it does need a little bit more. I think it feels like it just needs a little bit more to be worth the price point.
True.
I am glad though. It is nice that he comes with 3 Heralds. That's a good idea.
Oh yeah, absolutely, dude. And I mean, you gave it a 5 when you saw it offhand at the gardener's house. So I understand why you get a 4.5 now. Now that it's in hand and you've had a chance to play with it, and move it around. And yeah, I kind of agree, man. I'm gonna give it a 4.5 too. It's a 4 and a knuckle because of just that thing. I wanted this. This was easily a 5. Clearly a 5. But yeah, they're little things like Nova's stand isn't really the best. She can't really stand on it. I had to finagle it to get to where it is right now. That was kind of weird. I don't think Museum Wax will cover that. And I'm kidding. Museum Wax covers everything. And the Silver Surfer and the Nova weren't as shiny as I thought they could be. Because, we've seen results from other figures that they can be shiny. So, it's that. But Morg is a welcome addition. I love the heads. I love the digits. I like that.
Yeah, the hands are the best part.
Hands may be the best part of this figure. But he's my little baby boy. He's my second baby boy. And I'm so excited that we got these in this form. As far as figures, as well as the gigantic Galactus. So, of course, guys, tell us in the comments what you think. Like, share, subscribe. We're going to try to do more videos as we go. We should be doing more house tours. A lot of things are coming up, and it will be almost 1 year in November. So we're going to try to have a live stream about our 1 year and our top 5 favorite videos of the figures we reviewed in this year. So please check it out. Please watch our videos. We really enjoy the engagement. And of course, get out there and go figure.